you know, the brand and the name, you know, here in Illinois, it might stick out like a sore thumb. You know, it might stick out like a cowboy walking in a Walmart with his cowboy hat and his cowboy boots on, but I can guarantee when that cowboy walks through there, there's a little kid saying, "Mommy, look, there's a real cowboy." That's kind of what we want here. If I can bring a little bit of the cowboy code here through our shed business, you know, that's my plan. There's 3 symbols in our brand. You know, there's the horseshoe, there's the star, and the CR. With the horseshoe, you know, every horse needs a good foot, needs a good shoe. They're climbing over rough terrain. You know, having a good shoe and a good firm foundation on that horse is gonna help it, you know, go for miles and keep it from getting sore and keep it from getting worn out. And, you know, when I first drew this symbol, you know, I kind of had all that stuff in mind. It helps me remember, you know, what my foundation is rooted in. It helps get me through the rough terrain. And, you know, if you go back to it and look at the star, to me, it represents, and what I designed it to represent, is it's the Star of Bethlehem. You know, back in the Bible, when Christ was born, there was a star that shined over, you know, basically his location, and it was a location for the wise men to find him. It helps me keep centered, and it helps me remember, you know, that to kind of always look forward and have something to look for and something to reach for. I mean, what faith did those men have to walk, you know, thousands of miles or however far they walked to get to their destination to see if the King of the Jews was finally born? Through all the toughest times of my life, I've still got a light and I've still got faith. And if I could have just that faith to keep going. And then if you look at the CR, like I had said, you know, a lot of people say that stands for complete ranching. Well, that's why we wrote the complete ranching outsource on the outside. And the CR, to me, Christ has the reins. And every good horse is only as good as the man on his back. You know, one thing I've learned in horsemanship is if that horse trusts you 100%, he'll go through anything. He'll walk through fire for you. And that's what the cowboy having the reins. You know, if I can always remember that through all the darkest and tough times, if I remember that Christ has the reins and he's guiding me through everything, and we develop a partnership to where we can get through anything. God's in control. You know, he has the reins, and he's guiding me through the darkest times, the brightest times, the rockiest times. You know, he's there, and all I've got to do is have the faith that when he pulls on that rein, I need to go that direction. That's kind of the story behind the brand, and I hope it was meaningful for you, and I hope that you guys become part of our brand, and I look forward to it. I thank you very much.